Hello everyone, and welcome to the first gameplay video for Another Code 1 to Memories. This is a Nintendo DS game. This will be my first time playing this game. Please check out the useful guides and links in the description of this video. Time to beat on this game is around 5 hours to 7 hours. Type of gameplay will be normal. There's not a difficulty option in this game. We're not collecting anything special other than just normal things in the game. So the menu options, we just have new game and load save game. Let me look at that. Okay, so there's no data. I'm just going to go ahead and format it anyway. Are you sure? Are you really sure? Yes, I'm really sure. Okay. Alright, so this will be a heavy reading game for me. So you're going to hear me reading a lot of text because DS games, some of them might have had some spoken dialogue, but most of them didn't have any kind of spoken dialogue. So a lot of text to read. So first we'll watch the opening cutscene, and then I'll go over any controls and UI as I am able to do so. So let's go ahead and get started. It was the day before my 14th birthday. I wasn't feeling so good. That morning, I was on a small boat headed towards Blood Edward Island. The sea was very calm, but my heart was a storm of emotion. I felt upset and happy, excited and confused. I'd never felt that way before. Of course, this was because I had just found out that my dad is alive. Starting recognition process. Please touch the center of the ring with your index finger. Okay, so I am playing on this emulator, and I'm using a gamepad primarily to play with this game. And of course the D-pad does nothing, so this is probably like the one time you'll have to use the mouse, because this has to stimulate a stylus click, so you just have to click it with the mouse. Reading. Reading complete. Username Ashley McZuki Robbins. Birth date 9/10/91. Unlocking DAS. Display unlocking message. Dear Ashley, I'll be waiting for you here on Blood Edward Island. I want to spend your 14th birthday with you. Your father, Richard. Duel another system. Start. DAS, that's what that stands for. Daddy. Ashley. Daddy. Well, here we are. Huh? So that's the island. Yep, that's it. Don't know what your business is here, but I don't envy you. No one's come by this place for a long, long time. Just days before my 14th birthday, I received a package. Inside it, there was a letter from my father, who I thought had died when I was 3 years old. There was also a small machine. I'm now heading to the location he gave me in the letter, Blood Edward Island. He will be waiting for me. Chapter 1, The Meeting with D. Okay, you have to press the button. Martina. Name of the ship. Okay, so we actually have control now. So as mentioned, I've never played this game. I just played a little bit of this portion here to familiarize myself, so I can then familiarize you with it. So you kind of have this like overhead 3D kind of isometric view on the bottom, and then on the top is kind of this forward-facing view. And you can, you'll see on the bottom section, on the right top corner, the magnifying glass. If we were able to do anything in this little area, I guess that would be lit up. We can inspect items we see on the bottom screen. And then when you get close enough to an NPC or a person, it turns into two people talking to each other icon. So then when you press the A button, you will do that. Let me go over the controls here. So movement for me is with the D-pad, because playing on an emulator, which you could use the D-pad on the DS. The X key will bring up the inventory. We don't have it accessible yet. We will in the next part. The B button is a back or cancel button. The A button, as I was just mentioning, that's investigate with the magnifying glass. It's also your speak button. It's your skip button, so if you want to skip dialogue or skip a cutscene maybe, and it's also your confirm button. Your left toggle L key will rotate photos left that you can take in this game. The right toggle takes photos, and it also rotates photos to the right, existing photos. So you have a camera where you use this DAS dual another system device to take the pictures. Once we have access to that device, you can access it by pressing the start key. And then the Y key is not used, and the select key is not used. I am going to be using quick saves and quick loads in this game, as well as saving the normal way that you would. And I'm going to do a quick save right now. You'll hear the audio stutter a little bit when I do that. I'll try to not do it, like too often, but you will hear the game audio stutter whenever I quick save. So obviously normally you can't do that on the DS. But because I have the option, it's a secondary backup for my saves. And oh, she's looking up at me. That's cool. And it's just nice to have that ability when recording videos for YouTube. So yeah, I'll explain a little more of the keybinds and actions once we have more access to them. If there's anything else I wanted to discuss with you, I think that pretty much covers all the basics. As mentioned, there's going to be a lot of reading in this game, so. Alright, let's talk to her. So when you talk to her, it shifts down to this screen, and the D-pad moves the cursor, and you can click with the A key to get information about things surrounding. You can see the magnifying glass on the right, top right, and when we hover it over her, it's talking. You don't have to actually click these icons. I guess you would, maybe with the stylus, I don't know. But so if we click on the sky here, the sky is blue and clear. Click on the boat. It's just me and Jessica on deck. Click on the deck. Same thing. So yeah, if you hold A, it'll speed text up. You still have to press it again to skip, but it's a nice way to get text to write quicker. The captain is on the bridge. Okay. So Jessica is the captain. If you press the B button, you just go back out of talking to him. So you could use the mouse here, but you'll have to, you can't, when you click, then the actual cursor in the game will move, so you can double click with the mouse once the cursor is where it needs to be, and if you hold the left click, it skips text ahead quicker. But I'm not going to use that in this playthrough. I'm not going to use the mouse. I'm just going to use the D-pad if I can, for as much as I can. Alright, so let's click on her and talk to Jessica. Jessica, there you are. And when you see the little arrow pointing down, that's just giving you time to read and then skip. Oh, Ashley, you were awake. Yeah. I must have fallen asleep. Yes. Are you feeling alright? ... Oh, Ashley. It was that dream again, wasn't it? Yes. Just put it out of your mind. It's not real, just a bad dream. No one remembers things that happened to them at such a young age, you know? Don't torture yourself. Just let it go. ... Jessica is Dad's little sister in his only living family. She teaches chemistry at a college, and she basically raised me. She's a nice lady, warm-hearted. She's always been there for me. But I can't even look at her right now. I can't believe that for all these years, she knew that Dad was alive and she didn't tell me. So, yeah, section in red is important. Ashley. Yeah. We're just about there. I can see Blood Edward Island. Your father is waiting for you there. I'm sure he can't wait to see you. My dad? Dad is alive. Okay, so you learn things in conversations and then you can kind of interrogate the characters, essentially. Why did you let me believe that Dad was dead? ... Why? Why did you lie to me for all these years? I had to. I made a promise to your father. Promise? What kind of a promise? I suppose I can tell you now. It happened 11 years ago. He just turned up on my doorstep one day with you in his arms. You had just turned 3. I still remember how you looked that day, so very small. ... It It had been a while since I'd seen him last. He looked tired and agitated. He just said, "Don't question me on this. I'll come back for her someday. Until then, take good care of her. And under no circumstances can you tell her that I'm alive." But why? Why did he say that? I have no idea. All I could sense was that something terrible was happening. Or had happened. ... So, at his request, I took you under my wing without a word. To tell you the truth, I was too scared to ask any questions. I didn't want to learn anything that could have put us in danger. And now, Richard has kept his promise by contacting you. I'm sorry, Ashley. I wanted to tell you about your father, but I made a promise. Okay, take a drink real quick. About my dad. Can you tell me about him now? He's an excellent scientist. A scientist? I'm sure that small machine he sent you is one of his creations. What was he researching? Memories. Memories. He worked for a research lab that specialized in that field. It was there he met a beautiful, accomplished Japanese scientist. Her name was Sayoka. She was your mother. The small machine. This gadget that Dad sent me. The plate on the front says DAS. D-A-S. Does that mean anything to you? D-A-S? I wonder what that means. It had a camera icon on it too. Is that right? Oh, I think I just took your picture. So it's essentially a DS. A Nintendo DS. Ah. Let's see. How can I see it? Ashley. Oh yeah, like this. Ashley, listen to me. About the DAS. What is it? You're the only person who can use it. What do you mean? Your fingerprint is registered on the DAS. It registered my fingerprint? How? It's all based on biometrics. Biometrics? It's a system that reads human physical characteristics and cross-checks them with previously registered data. Your DAS has this installed. Therefore, no one else can use your machine, only you. That's kinda neat. It's a pretty advanced feature. Richard must have had something very important to say to you. He sent you the DAS to make sure that you alone could use it, could access it. Oh. Okay, my mom. Jessica, could you also tell me something about Mom? Well, I don't know where to start. I didn't know her very well. Sayoka was a brilliant scientist. Very strong-willed. You may see the text kind of like jolt forward. It's just me kind of skipping ahead so I can read at normal speed. Text kind of advances slow. She had these beautiful dark eyes. You definitely have her eyes, Ashley. No, you know what I mean. I want to know what happened to her. Is she alive? I don't know. Please, Jessica, just tell me the truth for once. I'm sorry. No matter what, I'll stay calm. I promise I won't get mad. I just want to know about Mom. Oh, Ashley. You told me she died when I was 3 as well. She's still alive, isn't she? I bet she's on that island with Dad. Tell me, Jessica. Calm down, Ashley. When we arrive, speak to your father. When you see him, I'm sure he'll explain everything. Jessica. Okay. So that's it. We can just do all this again if we want to. So just back out of it. Land ho. The captain has docked the boat. We are moored alongside a small pier. I don't see Dad anywhere. Where could he be? As a matter of fact, I can't see anybody around here at all. Don't you ladies have anyone to come and get you? I'm sorry to say I can't stay here with you. No chance. I gotta leave before nightfall, no matter how much you pay me. This is where he said to meet him, right? Why isn't he here? Very strange. He must be waiting for us somewhere else. Come on, Ashley. Let's go and have a look for him. You go, I'm staying here. Don't be difficult, Ashley. I'm not being difficult. I waited all this time and traveled all this way to meet him. And he can't even come and meet me. Alright, Ashley. You wait here. I'll go and look for him. If I don't find him nearby, I'll be right back. Don't wander off, okay? Jessica. Okay. Just did a quick save. So, kid, maybe you should stay here. Didn't she tell you to wait here? Okay, thought I was trying to leave because I went up the steps. So I can talk to him. That's cool. Shifts to another view here. Okay, I think we have more control options here. Maybe. Yep, we can bring up our DAS now. So you have these 5 little icons on the right. Use the D-pad to highlight one that's bright gray. The ones in dark gray are not accessible yet. DAS looks like a little chip. Looks like a game cartridge, actually. I'm not sure what that is. And that looks like an inventory pouch, like a bag. And this represents photos you take. It's like a film reel, like a photo film, like you get an old disposable camera. And then a save disk for actually saving your game. So the white arrows on the bottom, I don't know if you can actually click them. Yeah, you can. You can click those, but that's the same thing you're doing when you do left and right on the D-pad. And then the B button will just take you out, like so. Let's go back in there. It's like a save to start with. So we're going to save, you got 2 save slots. Save at the top. This is a real hard save, and then I'm also going to be doing quick saves. Okay. So 19 minutes in, 22 seconds, chapter 1 at the dock. I guess you can't load from here, you can just save your game, but I can always quick load if I want to. So let's look at the film reel. There's that picture we took when we were testing it out. Left and right just goes between them. Pressing up puts it at the top. And then if you press the A button, it brings up another sub-menu. And if you click on the first one here, like that the yellow bracket is around, this is where you can use the left and right toggle to like rotate. You can see it move up there. And then you can also move it left and right, up and down. So there's going to be some kind of place a photo you've taken over the game world mechanic, I'm guessing, in this game. There's no zooming, it's just a D-pad to move it around and then left and right toggle. And you also are supposed to be able to take pictures with the right toggle. So that's how that works. I'm just going to back out. And the other option to the right here is an erase. So it'll erase the picture, and I don't want to click it because I don't know if it'll give me a prompt to say yes or no to confirm, but it'll erase the picture, and I don't want to erase this picture that we have, but that's what that does. That erases pictures. And I think that's it. Yep, so far. Can't access any of these other things right now, so. Alright, so let's go talk to the captain guy here. Okay, we can take his picture. Let's look around the area here. The boat we were on is moored. The word boat is in blue too, so I'm not sure what that... Maybe it means we can talk to him about it. There's a small pier on this island. Okay. The sky is blue and clear. Right. Let's take his picture. Did we take it? Let's confirm we took it. And I did. I actually clicked A on the icon, whereas I probably could have just pressed the right toggle and taken it. So I'll try that next time, but that works as well to do it that way. And I also could have clicked it with the mouse cursor as well. Okay, and it's showing a little icon under the magnifying glass too, representing the DAS. So I can open it. Okay. Just getting used to how the game works because I'm not familiar with this game. So yeah, you could click it here, move the cursor over to click it, and then maybe just press the right toggle. Let's talk to him. Why the long face, kid? You look really down. I'm fine. Is she your mother? No. Stepmother? No. She's my aunt, my dad's sister. But she's the one who raised me, so she's like a mother, I guess. See, Dad left me with Jessica when I was just a little kid, and... Hey, kid, calm down. I don't need to know all the details. Oh, sorry. Anyway, whoever this lady is to you, you do look pretty sad if she's gone. She's fine. She's coming right back. No problem. Okay, then, you won't mind if I wait for her with you. I guess I'm a little worried about Jessica. It's all Dad's fault. He should have come. Hey, kid. Yeah. We could always just talk to pass the time. Okay, I guess. Can I ask you some questions about yourself and this island? Go ahead, if they ain't too complicated, mind. No problem. Sip of drink real quick. Okay. The captain. When did you become a captain? Way before you were born. Wow, that's a long time. Yep. Did you want to be a captain ever since you were a little boy? Well, what do you think? Possibly you wanted to be something else. Perhaps. My memory ain't as good as it was. It's been a long time. When people grow up, do they all forget about the past? Maybe, I reckon some do. But don't worry, kid, people only forget what they want to forget. What if you want to remember? Just keep repeating it in your head, you won't forget. I see. By the way, do you come to this island often? No, this is only my second time. Not many people want to come here, you see. I sure don't. The last time I came out here was a good while back. I was accompanied by a tall blonde fellow. What? A tall blonde man? When? What was his name? Why? What's it to you? That man. He could have been my dad. Your dad, huh? Yes, so did you... Sorry, kid, I'm not allowed to give information out about any of my customers. It's strictly confidential. Oh. Blood Edward Island. This island is pretty much empty, isn't it? Yep. Was it always this way, or did people ever live here? You're a curious one, aren't you? I guess so, I suppose. Well, before my old father died, he once told me that this island used to be owned by a rich family, the Edwards. But then the master took sick, and bad things started happening. What kind of bad things? One by one, the family members started to die. What do you mean they started to die? How did they die? To be honest, I'm not sure. That was never really made clear. Maybe there was an accident. Hey kid, how old are you? 13. I'll be 14 tomorrow. Well, that's still too young to be filling your head with grisly ideas. You shouldn't go thinking about death at your age. Well, anyway, after all that, the rest of the family left the island. Since then, no one's really lived here. Folks dubbed the island Blood Edward. The name's stuck ever since. I see. By the way, what's your father doing on this island? About Dad. I don't know what he's doing here. I guess I'll find out soon. I see. So who is your father? What does he do? Jessica told me he's a scientist. A scientist, huh? Sounds like he must be pretty smart. I guess. I don't really know him. You're a bright young lady. You must take after him. Yeah. Yes, very inquisitive, I'd say. So be careful, okay? What do you mean by that? Don't think that there has to be a logical explanation for everything. Ah, yes, sir. Okay. Your aunt is taking a while, isn't she? Yes, I'm getting a bit worried. I'll go and look for her. No, please, I'll go. You sure now, Missy? I'm sure. She must have found Dad. They must have lost track of time talking somewhere. I'll go and find them. Okay. Here, take these with you. I got sweets from the captain. Nice. I don't want that green one, though. Green ones are usually gross. Thanks, I love sweets. Don't tell your aunt. Gotcha. Be careful, kid. I will. Shouldn't he go look for me and, like, tell me to wait on the boat? I'm only 13. Alright, guys, let me quick save. And let's do a real save. We actually have an inventory now. We can look at that real quick here. Sweets. one of 19, or one of 9 items, I guess. So it looks like we can have 9 different items in our bag. Got these from the captain. Strawberry and lemon flavor and caramels. Yummy. Yeah, see, that green one's going to be lemon. The brownish one is caramel, and the darker reddish one is strawberry. Can I eat them? Yummy. He's just rewriting the text. Okay. Just look at them. I can't eat them. So we can have 9 items. Okay. Let's resave. And we are roughly 31 minutes in. Alright, so we will quit here, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. I think it's going to be pretty good. So thank you, and I will see you in the next part. Bye.